Hi everybody. I am out doing my daily scout for wood for the wood burning stove, and I just saw two pretty big sized wolves that were walking around where I'm scouting. Luckily, I got a friend here that went, kind of scared him off. I was a little frightened for a minute because there were more of them than him. But you scared him away, huh, Scoop? I'm not real frightened of wildlife. A lot of people are. I'm up in the high country now. I'm talking country. And I love, oh God, I love it. The air is so clean. And, well, most, except for the stuff that falls down from overhead. and the water. So we have well water. We're using wood burning stove for heat, and yeah, it's paradise or heaven, or but see, I'll show you here. Let me show you what I do every morning is scout, walk around out here and scout some wood. Like here's a pile, and just get some big sticks from there and drag them down to where I can pick them up with my little ATV and trailer, or I got a thing to carry the wood on. And then from there to chop it up and then carry it to the house for burning. You know, that's my day-to-day thing. Staying warm and cleaning up the dead wood that's laying around here. Got about 28 acres that I want to clean up, just because I see how rapidly it burns. It doesn't even really need very many coals to get going. I don't even need a match anymore. I could show you that, but you know, I have so many things to show you, and I want to do that this year. 2014, the year of the 7. Yeah. But wow, it's great to see you guys and great to talk to you. I'm going to do a clip today on screens and talk to you a little bit, because right now I'm not off grid. Of course, I have electricity in the house I'm in, and all kinds of the conveniences. Even though we have well water, you know, we have a lot of, you know, nice things for conveniences. For living. It's awesome, but in the same respect, you know, I want to be careful what I ask for, because I asked for this. I asked to be in the country because I wanted to see a lot of things. I wanted to see if the chemtrails are deep in the country and deep in the mountains, the same as that I have viewed them for years in the city. I wanted to see if I would have a reaction physically, if the air were cleaner and my life were slower and more nature-oriented versus screen-oriented. So, yeah. I want to get on here and show you some cool stuff that I've run across. You know, some caves and nature And maybe we'll have an encounter with a wolf at some point in time. Oh, they were gorgeous. They were bigger than your average sized dog. Yeah, oh. Anyways, really good to see you. I'm still alive. That seems to be a frequently asked question. I have not participated a whole lot in YouTube or the internet for answers or Google or, anyway, I'm just loving life out here. Yeah. It's cold, I would suppose, if you don't have a house and a stove. But there's lots of wood. And if we could all clean up this wood, it might cut down on our fires. I don't know. Every day I do my part, and I'm just loving the trees and loving wood and loving you guys. Yeah. Hope everybody's having a great day. Great year so far, huh? Day 2. It's January 2nd, 2014. Wow. It's amazing. 10 years ago. Wow, 10 years ago, January of 2004, I was diagnosed with malignant melanoma. Blah, can't even say it anymore. Stage 3, and given a year to live, and that's 10 years later. And I'm actually healthier than I was 10 years before that diagnosis, in my humble judgment, whatever that's worth. So, yep, time to get on the wood. This was on my to-do list, is to talk to you guys today. And I'm going to almost cussed. I am going to put my heart into being and showing up for you and talking to you too, talking to you and working. I can't be on the internet more than an hour at a time. Messes up my internal feng shui. So, great seeing you guys. I apologize for not watching too many clips. That also just, I don't know, messes up my... I just love being out here. So this is where I have been a lot of the time. I will see you soon, I promise. I love you guys. Have a great day. Hi, YouTube. It's a beautiful day here. Well, we're on the warm waddle. But, well, it's very lonely out here, out in nature, out in the sunshine. Even the kids these days, they don't come outside. Why? They've all got screens. I'm not kidding around. I've gone into the main living area of a situation so many times, and there's like 6 screens going. One with a big movie that nobody's paying attention to, and everybody's got their little phone with a screen, even down to like 6 years old, know how to operate. 5 years old can operate fully better than me, which I'm not saying much with that, but yeah, and I go into the room, you can't get their attention. For one thing, half of them have earbuds. They don't have to watch the movie that's happening. If you choose to sit down and watch the movie, you're watching it all by yourself because there's 6 other people in the room, but they all have their own entertainment that they're watching with their own screen. A tablet, a laptop. So I started to get, as I'm out here and like scouting for wood, looking for the wood, chopping up the wood, carrying the wood back to the house, and I start getting this scene running over and over in my mind, a scene from Monte Python years ago. is there anyone who wants to march with me up and down the square? Oh, I'm horrible, all that. But so I started to come in and I told the kids, I'm like, oh, this scene keeps coming up in my mind when I'm out there scouting for the wood. I'm like, so I started coming in and I'm like, anybody interested in helping me march up and down the square? And they're all on their screens and they're like, oh no, I've got to play my game. I got to feed my troops and feed my guys or they're going to die and I have to check in every 2 hours and my gardens are going to perish and right? And I'm like, oh, so you'd rather be playing on your screen than marching with me up and down the square. Anyway, so I showed my grandkids and my kids, the older kids have seen this scene from Monte Python. I can't even remember which movie it's from, but it just, every time I'm out here working in the wood, that scene is coming to my mind, right? So I showed it to them, and they caught on, and they were like, oh, imitate. You're marching up and down the square. They would imitate the British. Anyway, still, nobody wants to come out here with me and march up and down the square. They would rather be, doing their thing on the internet or watching clips or doing FaceTiming or Facebook or, oh wow, and it's like, okay, so I'm out here doing the wood all by myself and loving it. I love it. I just love, I'm seriously in love with the trees and the wood.
I did a 17. How old are you, Nene? How old are you? 7?
There's Jackson.
Marching up and down the square. What would you love to be doing instead of marching up and down the square? You're 9? You're 9? Yeah. I did a Z.
I'm a jellyfish. I'm a jellyfish.
Is it my turn yet? Yet? What are you trying to do?
What? What do you mean?
Making a video.
Yeah, I was just making a video. Hey, I wanted to tell YouTube about something that has happened in the last couple months, and Calvin is kind of in on it.
Yeah.
It's not funny because it's a very deep loss to us, but I wanted to tell you my lizard sniper.
Yeah, he died. He was our bestest friend because he fell asleep on us all the time and stuff.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Mhm.
And
And he would run as fast as a vampire kind of. Was pretty cool.
it was pretty cool, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, the reason I like to get Sniper on YouTube is so that YouTube could watch Sniper over time. And as he grew up and got bigger, they would know that I film in real time. Like today is, what's the date today?
2014.
2014, January, right?
Yeah, it's
Second. It's the second day in January. And so
Oh my god.
it's sad that Sniper died.
Yeah, because he went under the trailer and
Hey, guys.
his inside his body wasn't wasn't working very well by then, and then he wasn't eating very well and he throwed up and then he died. And
You
he was
keep
my
talking about-
favorite lizard.
He was. I'm just putting the dogs in.
And like he was like our BFF kind of. Except he's a lizard, and I'm about to get a rainbow boa, so we would love him too.
Might not be the right weather for the rainbow boa either.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But we'd put him in. Usually when I got sniper, we put him in like
Here, talk that way so they can hear you, because your voice won't.
Usually, I'm about to get a rainbow boa, and we would love him too.
That's true. That is very
Yeah.
true. And we could watch time with a rainbow boa and watch that grow up too, huh?
Maybe
But I was thinking, how old are you now?
I'm 6.
You're 6.
Mm-hmm.
You were 6 years old. You were just born when I started,
To have baby.
no, when I started,
What?
drinking.
Beer.
No, not drinking beer.
Wine.
No, what kind of wine? It's kind of like wine. Don't you remember what I do?
Oh, drink pee.
Oh, drink pee.
Yes, he drinks pee.
I don't mean to embarrass you.
Yeah, I know. Like one time, I poured a cup with my pee, and I was like,
You tried it?
and then poured it out. And
Oh,
it was so gross.
Well, yeah.
That's
It gets gross at first, just at first, and then it turns this wonderful taste. Anyway, we don't have to talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking is that you're growing up. You're better than a lizard.
Yeah, kind of, but
Because you can survive the cold.
yeah, because that's better than lizard, kind of, huh?
Yeah, a kid is better than a lizard.
And when I get my rainbow boa, we put them do you know those lunch bags?
Lunch bags?
Yeah. Or we put sniper in there.
Oh. We put Sniper in a lunchbox?
No, a lunch bag.
Oh, yeah.
When I get that snake, we're maybe first when he is this big, he would maybe eat you. That's why he has that girl. She sleeps with him every night, and then he got bigger, and then ate her when she was sleeping. It's crazy.
Oh my gosh, no doubt, huh?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we won't want to sleep with the boa.
Yeah, because then we'll eat you.
Right.
Because we would put him in a cage thing.
Yeah. Well, I better turn the camera off, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Bye.
it took us a while to talk about Sniper. It's very, very hard to talk without crying. He was our BFF, huh?